Hello, all you beautiful gamers, collectors, and general overall people out there. It is I, Totem Lord, and today I'm back at you with another edition of From a Collector's Point of View. Now, last time on the channel, we took a look at the PSP game Ys 1 and 2 Chronicles, in which when we took a kind of a close look at it, which the front art was really cool. I still love that gleam right there, man. And the pictures on the back were pretty, and it came with the game and a CD, and it was okay. But this time on the channel we have Ys, the Oath in Felghana. Now the question is, will this be just a repeat of Ys 1 and 2 Chronicles, or will this be something completely different? Let's check it out. Well, as you first may have noticed, the cover right there gleams and shines, and oh man, it actually looks better on the camera than it did in person. But yeah, that sucker really gleams right there. I freaking love that. Before we get too deep into this, for those of you that don't know, this is actually a complete remake of Ys 3, which was on the Super Nintendo, the Sega Genesis. I believe it was on the TurboGrafx 16. It could have been on other platforms, but I'm not some kind of Ys expert. So I did play it on the Super Nintendo, and fun little fact, I found Ys 3 about, maybe it was 2 summers ago in a local game store. And well, the game wasn't like the most amazing best game I ever played. It was actually it enthralled me enough to actually re-spark my my interest in RPGs. For those of you that are older, you might know that when you get kids and when you have a family and when you work 40 hours a week, it's pretty hard to play RPGs. It's pretty hard to give that dedication of time, like 40 hours to a game, or you could just pick up Mario and play it here and there, or hop into a Zelda and you'll never ever lose your place. But with RPGs, that's a little bit tricky. However, I found Ys 3 in one of my local game stores, and ever since then I've been happily playing RPGs again. So anyway, that's just a little fun fact for me. So today we have Ys 3, the Oath in Felghana. Like I said, remake of 3. So I've yet to play this. It's on my backlog, sadly. So analyzing the front here, I think this is really cool. I don't think it's as good as Ys 1 and 2 Chronicles, but it still holds up just fine on its own. We got 3 characters there on the front. One of them's Adol, and I don't remember the other 2 characters. How embarrassing. But yeah, the front cover is still it's pretty awesome. Let's take a look at the back here. Still shiny. Now it does tell you right there what we're getting, but at the top there says Ys Perfected, and the screenshots of the game are pretty cool. They show you what's going on here. For those of you that have never played Ys 3 on the original Wanderers from Ys, it was actually a side-scrolling action RPG. It's usually compared to Zelda 2 on the NES, but in my opinion, they're not really that similar. But yes, shiny. You got a picture of one of the main girls there. She's not somebody you control in the game, just somebody who Adol sees frequently in the game. So let's take a look at the inside of this thing, the main reason why we're here. Will this be kind of a dud like Ys 1 and 2 Chronicles, or will it be something pretty sweet? Alright, we've got everything out of there. Now obviously, we've got the game. Nowhere near shiny, which that's kind of good, because if you bought the standard edition it was shiny like the special edition, I might be upset. Alright, so neat booklet, which, as you guys know, I'm a huge fan of booklets, but we have some pretty interesting inside art there on the case. I'm not sure what that thing is at first, because when I first looked at it, I was like, ooh, wait a minute, what the heck is that? It could be, at first I thought like it's maybe an angel, but looking at it closer, it looks maybe more like maybe like a harpy. In fact, it might be a harpy. I don't remember. It's been a couple years since I played Ys 3, so anyway, I always love whenever games utilize the inside and actually put some artwork, something to look at in there. Alright, moving on, we have another CD. Now, this one actually, I I like the cover there just fine. It's got Adol, and I believe that's Dogi. At least that's my guess here. I haven't looked at this too closely yet, but honestly, it looks okay, but it has the same problem as the last one. If you guys remember the last episode, it has no spine and has no back, so that's kind of sad. But I mean, as far as that picture goes, it's okay. If this was all it came from, or if this is all this came with, bleh, that would kind of suck. But now this is really cool. This is what makes this little package here a much better buy than East 1 and 2 Chronicles. For those of you that look in this and like, what the heck is this? If you look down here, it's actually a calendar. It was a calendar for the current year that it was sold. It is a 2011 calendar. How many times will I say calendar? But it comes in this nifty little plastic case for protecting it. And this is pretty cool. There's not 12 of them. They go front and back, so they're using all the space that they can. But these are pretty cool. I was looking at this just before I did the video, and okay, we already saw that. But yeah, it's got pictures there. This actually does not cover a month, I believe. No, this is just a straight up picture. I believe that's a flashback from in the game. I won't be able to remember all this from the game, so if I'm not sure what it is, I apologize. Here we go, January 2011. That's some pretty cool art right there. At first I was like, is that lava? But no, I think it's just like the, part of the day. There's January. We have February, another main character in the game. I won't spoil anything in this, in this video. So if you're interested in playing the game, don't worry about any spoilers. There's a character from the game. March. Looks like Adol and Dogi are just getting to the town, which I don't remember the name of the town. I know it's not. I don't think it's Felghana, because I would have remembered that. Before I did this video, I do remember it's Dogi's hometown. All right, here's April. It looks like Adol and Dogi are visiting someone with a crystal ball. Now, at first, should have got some water. At first, I thought this was like chronicling the events in East 3 going on here. There's Dogi. Looks like he's working, probably repairing something. We got Adol visiting somebody. I can't remember her name, but like I said, no spoilers. Now this is the part where I was like, oh, this is not in chronological order, because, okay, I'll spoil a little something. This right here is just a fan service picture, I believe. I guess they don't ever go to the beach and have a little beach day. But I guess you got to do something for July, huh? I like this picture right here for August. That's in my opinion, I believe that looks like classic Adol Kristen right there. I think that's a good picture. Moving along to September. But yeah, these pictures are just freaking cool. I wish that I don't know, like, I know it's for like this year only, but man, this would have been so cool to do during that year. 10 years ago, as a matter of fact. October. We're almost there. November. I think this picture is really cool. Just them sitting down enjoying a meal, and what's her face? I believe she's making them a meal in her own home. I think that picture is really cool. And this does not happen in the game. Sorry, I spoiled it. For some reason, though, we got Adol there being kind of a grouch. I'm not really sure why. And the final two pictures, these have no months on them. These are just really cool. I wish I could remember her name. I remember her in the game. I just can't think of her name. So yeah, that is it. That is it for Ys, the Oath, and Felghana. Now, from a collector's point of view, was this really worth it? I try to get collector's editions whenever I can. I can't collect them all. I don't even have that many of them. But honestly, I think this is really cool. While a CD is really nothing I haven't seen before. In fact, quite a few collector's editions come with the soundtrack, which I think is really cool. The fact that it came with a calendar, that is super awesome. I've seen posters, I've seen keychains, CDs, but I've never ever seen a calendar. I think that is really cool. Do I think this is worth it? Actually, I kind of do. East Chronicles 1 and 2, that was kind of a dud, but the calendar, I think that really pushed it over the top for me. Obviously, that might differ for you, but, as maybe you're a collector and wondering, just what the heck does this package come with? Well, there you go. Is it worth it for you? Let me know down in the comments. I think it's pretty cool. So, anywho, hope you guys enjoyed this edition hope you guys enjoyed this edition of From a Collector's Point of View. I am Totem Lord, and I'll catch you next time.